gonna paint the birdhouse today.
We are, huh?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to paint the birdhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to paint the goat house.
Okay.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to paint it at? Do you want to get in here and paint it?
Yeah.
That way you're in the shade?
Oh, there's no poop in there.
Lad, do you know what color we're painting?
Yes.
What?
I be doing that one.
This
That
color?
one. That one.
All right, well, a lot of y'all voted, and there was a lot of votes for red. There was a lot of votes for white, but the overall winner ended up being the same color as our house, so blue. I guess with some of the rainstorms that we had, this paint must have been somewhere where it got some water in it. So it still works, but it's just not as dark as it was. So it's either going to take a few coats, or, you know, I don't really know. I think it might still work for now. At the end of the day, it is just a go house, so I think we're just going to keep using it for now.
And the birdhouse too,
Oh.
Mom.
Oh yeah, and the birdhouse, huh?
Yeah. I need some more paint.
Come get some.
Whoops. Hey. Hey, Rachel.
Painting it a pretty blue. Do you like it?
Yeah.
That's what everybody said to paint it. That's what they voted.
Oh.
What color do you think it should have been?
Wait, my birdhouse?
No, the goat house.
I will be that color.
Oh, you like this one? This is what you would have picked?
Mhm.
Oh, well,
I
that's
just paint the blue one. Just paint that. Ah.
your favorite animal, lad.
Yeah. A goat.
Goats are your favorite?
Look at Rachel. Look at Rachel.
What's she doing? She's just hanging out up there?
Who is doing? Who's doing that? Yeah, it's paint.
There you go.
Thank you. Purple. I will do your window coat.
Yeah.
I want to paint the house with you.
Okay, you sure can. Okay, we've been out here for maybe 20 minutes. I got the front done, and Lad's got her whole birdhouse painted in that time. But we got here this morning and started working on this because I knew it was going to be hot, y'all. And it is, I kid you not, 100 degrees. That's why I put Ladley in here, because it felt so much better. But even this morning, it was so hot. I knew it was going to get hot throughout the day, but man, it is rough
I'll
today.
keep cold in a minute.
It'll get cold in a minute? I think we're going to have to go inside to get cold, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're going to take a break here in a minute so we can go cool off, huh?
Yeah.
Get some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I need some.
You need some water? Okay, well, let's go inside and get some water, and we can always come back later and finish this up, okay?
Okay.
All
I
right.
finished my house.
Yeah, and the goat house.
Oh, okay.
All right, sound good?
No, we didn't finish the sides.
When we received our Hungryroot delivery, we were so excited to see what was inside. The first recipe that I made was incredibly easy to follow, and the ingredients were fresh and high quality. It was a healthy meal that our whole entire family enjoyed. Compared to other ways that we try to eat healthy, Hungryroot really does stand out, y'all. Hungryroot saves me time on grocery shopping and for meal prepping. Plus, it provides lots of healthy snacks for throughout the day. And we waste less food since everything is portioned perfectly. Hungryroot makes eating healthy so easy, and they send you fresh groceries, simple recipes, and even supplements. It's like having a personal assistant for healthy living with the sweet stuff all included as well. So after taking a fun short quiz about our health goals and food preferences, they built a personalized cart with everything that we needed for the week. Our shipment included fresh produce, high quality meats, snacks, ready to go meals, and even kids snacks. Everything met our standards of tasting good, being quick to make, and containing whole trusted ingredients. The first 100 people to use our code CajunCountry40 will get 40% off of their first grocery order with Hungryroot. Use a link in the description or scan the QR code that's listed here and make sure to use our code CajunCountry40 to get 40% off. Thank you Hungryroot for sponsoring this video.
Here, I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. We won't regret this. Let's kiss the past goodbye. I'm longing to live this free life I've been hearing about. You will see us howling like wolves in the night. 'Cause nothing is stronger than wanting what you might get. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way.
Now that Lydia has the goat house painted, we're starting to get this thing buckled up, get our hands around it to where it's not so much work to take care of these goats. They are cute, they are fun to be around and mess with, but they do require a pretty good bit of maintenance. And one of the things that we're going to get done today is we're going to give these goats a parasitic treatment. Now, this is something that has to be done pretty often in goats. And with the parasite load, a heavy burden on goats, their health can decline really, really fast. So that's one of the things you really want to stay on top of. We try to do a good job of that. We use one product for a little while, then we'll swap to a completely different product. That way the parasites don't get, I don't know, and I guess in a sense immune to whatever product you're using. They're smart little buggers.
So on top of that, I think most of the goats are going to handle it pretty well, but still some of the goats that we got from your dad are just a little skittish, I guess is the word. So we probably need to start with them first, because that way they don't see what we're going to do and then run away from us. So I think we should start with Dottie and Clementine and then work from there. And the new goats.
Y'all look, it's one of these things where we got our little tiny micro little goat farm thing happening. And it's like, I'll come outside to mow the grass or something and look out here at the goat pen and be like, looks like more goats in there than it was yesterday. And so forth and so on. Now we had, 6, 7 goats. Now there's 10 in there. I don't think that they just was dropped off by the stork, you know. There's no telling what this place is going to be EI, to before it's completely done.
One of the cool things that I did learn about these goats is that in one lactation cycle after having babies, the pygmy goats will actually produce over 700 pounds of milk. So that's why we need 10.
What are you planning on doing with that much goat milk?
8 females. So
That's a lot of cheese.
that's a lot of cheese. That's a lot of goat milk. And pygmy goats actually have the highest fat content. So even if you leave it in the fridge, it'll like make itself its own cream. So once you try it, you'll be glad that we got 10, okay?
A high fat content.
Yeah, it has a high fat content.
I'm going to need the antidote to that.
This is us before.
Goat hair free, fairly clean, pretty hygienic. Guarantee you that won't be the case here in just a second.
And this is after.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been worse.
So the last thing that we need to worm is Serta, the sheep. Now, y'all probably noticed that we don't have her out in the pasture with the other goats. And that's just because she just is needing a little more TLC. So
My dad actually gave Serta the sheep to Lydia. Now, he bought this poor thing, and it was in not very good shape. It couldn't hardly walk. I mean, it was really weak, had a bad parasitic load. And you can tell a lot of times because they'll have they call it a loop under the jaw. But anyway, it gets like kind of like a watery pouch underneath their jaw. And now she's out, and we let her out just about every day just to walk around and eat and do whatever Serta wants to do. She really doesn't bother anything, but she's steadily getting stronger and steadily getting healthier. So it's about bath time, I think, for Serta, and a little parasitic treatment. That'd just be one step closer for her to make a complete and total recovery.
whenever Jim's dad got her, she actually couldn't even stand up at all. So she, like Jim said, she's made a really, really, really good recovery, but she just looks like she just needs some love. Like, her fur's a little matted, and she is sweet. And Jim is apparently trying to train her to be Gus's friend because he wants to just let her roam out in the pasture, but not in the pasture, I guess. He wants to just let her roam around the house. So, whenever the FedEx man shows up, there's always dogs that run out there, and it's going to be Serta the sheep.
Well, she is 100% better than she was when we got her, but she's still not quite at 100%. There you go, baby. Who's your good sheepy? Who's your good sheepers?
You know how hot it is here? I bet this actually feels really good.
I bet it does too.
Put this on ducks, so surely it's okay for sheep. So Serta is a Katahdin sheep, which means that we don't have to shear her, and I don't really know what our plans are with her besides just having a sheep, I guess.
Yard ornament.
Yeah. Okay. Serta, you look not amused.
And this is what I was talking about when one has a loop under their jaw. It's just a little fluid pouch that gets developed under here. That's pretty much a telltale sign that they have a heavy burden of parasites.
But it doesn't go away, does it? Like as soon as they get wormed, it's not like it'll
No,
just go
no,
away.
it'll take a while. Sometimes they always have a little bit of a loop. All right, give it back.
Okay, Serta, you're free to go.